What's up, everybody? It's your girl T with the Adventures of Spirits, and welcome to Spirit Scrutiny. And guess what? I got wine today. But guess what? Guess where I got this wine from? From our buddy YOLO. And shout out to YOLO, on the go with YOLO. And I need to move my name because y'all can't see her. If y'all got my name is in the doggone way. Where is... I'm trying to move this, y'all. I can't move it out the way. You know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. Here we go. On the go with YOLO. You only live once. And her name is YOLO. That's her nickname, y'all. Got a t-shirt and y'all ain't got one. Just want to put that out there. But anyway, not only do y'all not have a t-shirt, but y'all ain't got this wine either. So... y'all don't have this wine either. So not only got the shirt, showed y'all the shirt, and we about to brag about this wine. We're going to taste and we're going to review this Il Molino de Grace. Yes, it's spelled. It says it exactly the way it's spelled, y'all, because let me tell you, your girl was on the struggle bus with the pronunciation because y'all can't have me looking like a fool up here. So therefore... let's get into this review, but y'all know I can't do it by myself. I had to bring my girl with me. All right, so let's go ahead and bring on YOLO from On the Go with YOLO. What's going on, YOLO?
Not you bragging.
Show enough.
Not you bragging.
Got me a t-shirt. The t-shirt feel good, y'all, and it fit right. And it's a V-neck, so it show the lady curves. Just want to let y'all know. And it washes well. And it washes well. I just want y'all to know that too. And look what YOLO brought. Adventures of Spirits, a bottle from her trip to where did you go, YOLO? Tell the world again.
I went to Italia.
Ooh, and I got a bottle from Italy. Okay.
Yeah, this bottle, and I haven't released as of this date. I haven't released the Florence vlog, but this wine actually came from when we did the day trip to Florence and visited Tuscany. So,
yes. Okay, see y'all, and I'm up here and we about to taste this, but I couldn't taste it by myself. Make sure she tastes it with me. So therefore, if it's good, we both gonna tell you it's good. And if it's trash, we gonna both tell you it's trash. There you go. So we about to get into this. So YOLO, I looked up some of the facts about it, but I would like for you to just tell a story about how you came to this wine. Where did you go? What inspired you to get the bottle, and what are you looking forward to?
Okay, so on our day trip to Florence, we were just there for the day. We left Rome on the bullet train first thing in the morning, and we toured, walked around, ate, had a couple cocktails, things, seen all the sights. And before we left, I wanted to get some wine from that region. So Florence on the bullet train is about an hour and a half from Rome. And that's the high-speed train. So normally any other way would take a few hours. Wow. So I wanted to get a wine from the region. I got caught slipping when I went to Greece last year, and I didn't get any wine, no olive oil, no vinegar. And I was like, I'm not doing that this time. I'm getting some wine. So I did that. So I went into one of the local liquor stores or wine stores and was talking to the ladies behind the counter. They showed me some bottles. They were like, either you get a Toscana from the area, which I did get a bottle of Toscana, Toscana, Toscana. And I got a bottle of Chianti because they were like, you got to do Chianti if you're going to do it from here. But if you're, they said it's very dry and can be very scratchy. So if you're not used to that type of dry wine, then, you may not like it, but we'll help you find what we think you'll like. Okay. So while she was talking and going through the different things, and we were talking about the wines, this American woman came up and she's like, this one right here. She was like, we know owners, we know they have a winery here, and every time we're here, we always pick up several bottles and everyone we recommend, they always love this wine. This is the one you want. So
Okay.
this is the one about. It was about 30 euro, roughly around 30 euro, maybe a little less than that, which constitutes to about 35, 36 to 40 bucks, 40 US dollars. But I wanted to try it. So I got myself a bottle and I got my good friend here a bottle. And we could taste it together. So she asked that I bring her, like, hey, let me know where you are, pick up a couple bottles for me. And I just decided to get this one for her and I gift it. So there you go.
Well, thank you. And I really am excited about trying it. So this is my first time trying it. And Yolo, from what I understand, is this your first time? Okay.
I did. I opened it and let it air out. This is my very first tasting. Actually, I bought 4 bottles of wine back from Italy, 3 red and 1 white. And this is the first bottle that I've opened and am trying. So,
okay. Well, let's let folks know a little bit about the bottle. So I pulled up some wine facts about it. And so this is a Riserva, okay, which means that it's just aged a little longer, just in layman's terms. It's a year 2021. That's their vintage. It's a Chianti from Tuscany, Italy. And the alcohol ABV is 13.5, which is pretty good, almost to the high point of a wine. I've seen some wines at about 15 to 16% ABV. This is just 13.5, which means to me that translates to, if you drink this whole bottle by yourself, you're going to be feeling nice. At the end of the day, I'm just want to let you know that. Okay?
Don't be sweet.
Anything above 13.5 and up, one bottle by yourself, whether you ate or not, you're going to be feeling lovely. Just want to put that out there. So don't let that low number fool you, because this is wine. It is a grape. And even if it doesn't taste sweet to you, it's still natural sugars in it, and sugar enhances alcohol. So it turns into alcohol. Where you think you get the alcohol taste from? It's
fermentation.
Yes. So according to the facts, this is a dry, medium body Italian red. And so body, basically, if you just swirl it in the glass, you'll notice that it clings onto the glass, and see how long it takes for it to drip down, which we call the legs, basically. And I just want to let y'all know I poured a greedy girl pour. This is not a tasting pour. This is, I'm ready to drink this pour. So I'm not swirling around too fast. Otherwise, it's going to swirl up out my glass. But it's medium body. It takes a little while for the legs. It got some nice legs on it.
Some nice legs.
To me, I'm thinking it's going to be very bold. It's very bright. You can actually see the color, like through the glass. It is a prominent color. It's not like a see-through fade. No. It's
very, very rich color.
Tannins, most definitely. Yes. Again, Riserva is aged longer than usual than standard Chiantis. Basically, and it contributes to a greater complexity and aging potential, which means you can age it longer, meaning you keep the bottle longer, it just gets better over time. Okay. So we talked about the appearance. It's a deep ruby red, basically. And it gets darker with age. So if we didn't open up this bottle, let it sit around, it'll be a darker ruby red. It might look almost black at some point.
And they did stress all of everyone that even the other wine store that I went to in Rome, they all stressed making sure that the bottle is glass and that the glass of the bottle is dark.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And I do notice that, and is leaving me on, if you'll notice, different wines have different color glass bottles, some green, some black, some, it varies, and it has to do with, I guess, how the grape ages and what's best for it. Did they say why it had to be black?
No, they just said that you can tell when it's good quality, the darkness of the bottle and the tint.
Okay. All right. Hey,
I was like, okay.
I heard about it, but I'm also learning something, y'all. So we sharing it out there with y'all. So you pay attention. Now, the smell, the aroma. So there's a long list here of what we're supposed to smell.
Good.
I'm gonna call out I'm gonna call out the list, Yolo, and I want you to tell me if you smell any of them. So, red cherries.
Yes.
Cherry preserves, like a jelly. I would say
No.
yes to the first two. I smell not cherry preserve, but I smell grape preserve, like a jam.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I definitely.
Okay.
It tastes. Oh, it tastes. It
Ooh,
smells
smells so
like
good.
You know how you have a if you ever purchased a deep dark cherry juice
Yes.
that's not sweet. Like if you're baking,
Yes.
when you bake cherry pies, if you're a cherry pie baker, you buy sweet and you buy unsweetened cherries.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this smells like.
That's what it smells like. Okay.
Yeah.
Blackberry.
No.
White pepper.
Yeah, surprisingly. It's a hint of it.
Earth. I do smell the earth. I do smell the herbaceousness of it. I do.
Yeah.
Whoop. Tobacco.
No,
I do not.
I don't smell tobacco.
Mediterranean herbs.
No.
Cocoa.
No.
And the last one, nutmeg. I do not smell nutmeg.
No, I smell hints of the grape, deep cherry, and pepper.
There you go. I do have the earth in here. I do have the earth in here. Just very, very faint, very light. But this smells so good. Like I really just want to guzzle it. And I'm not going to. I'm going to take my first sip. I'm going to swish it through my mouth. I'm going to swallow it. And then I'm going to taste the real sip the second time. Because I just know that this is going to just burst in my mouth. And it's not going to be fair because my mouth hasn't tasted the wine all day. So I'm just going to be two.
I don't know if you can see this, but look at these legs. They're still
Did you see them?
falling.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see it.
I do see it because I still see mine.
Yes, these are some wonderful legs.
These legs, man.
And I haven't swished, and I just set this down, and they're still coming.
They're still laying there.
Love it. Okay, I can't wait to taste it.
Yes, let's go ahead, take to the palate. I'm going to take one swish, and then I'm going to do the real taste with the second one. Get me a little bit of water. All right, now I'm ready to taste it. Now that first swish was kind of dry, just so you know.
Ain't no kind of in it. Okay. Okay, so the second is better. I get what she meant about a Chianti cutting the back of your throat, because you get a slight little, it's like a little grainy in the back. Like,
yes, but
I don't know how to describe it.
To me,
but it is a super medium dry. No, ma'am, that's dry.
No, this is dry.
Very dry.
Like my gums feel like my lip is sticking to my gums, like that type dry to me. And that is what I'm feeling in the back of my throat. It's not I wouldn't say it's a tickle. It's almost as if the back of your throat was dry and something's running against it. Like that's
that's why I say it's a scratchy feeling.
Yeah. Now it says it's silky in texture. I would say yes and no, but it's funny because it's silky on your tongue, literally on your palate, but everywhere else it hit, this sucker is dry as hell.
You see me?
It's dry.
It's
It's
dry.
a lot of tannins, y'all.
It's a lot.
Firm the polished tannins now. The
That's a
tannins
lot.
is hitting. And that's usually the part that a lot of some wine drinkers don't like, and they shy away from the reds, the merlots, and those things because the tannins are high. The acidity level is high as well. And if you don't like that, then you won't like this. But the flavor to me is like I would still get it because I can go past the mouthfeel of this. And I'm curious to see if it's gonna disappear after a couple of sips. Because sometimes things do, or maybe it's just that your tongue get numb or your mouth just becomes used to it, so you don't feel it anymore. But those first 2-3 sips, that dryness hit, and then it just re-dries when it goes back.
It lessens, but you still get it. It's dry. It's definitely a dry wine.
Very, very dry. It doesn't disappoint on the flavor because it says the palate, you should get strong red berry fruit flavor.
You get strong dark cherry. Like I said, that dark bitter flavor from unsweetened cherries, the cherries that you would bake up when you're baking from scratch, that you would bake a pie with.
Right.
And that's that. And you can buy it unsweetened cherries whenever for pie filling. That is what this tastes like.
Yeah.
But the pie filling, of course, doesn't have the dryness, or it's not as tart. It's a tarty, dark cherry flavor for me.
You know what I guess for a person that is listening to us describe it, if they're really thinking like, tell me about something that I already know what it tastes like. Real true cranberry juice. It's like you would assume it would be sweet, and it is on that realm, but it's not. It's still a dry, bitter fruit taste.
Right. I would say the same. That is the comparison, but it's not cranberries. It's like dark cherry.
Right. The flavor is good though. I have to say the boldness is there. It says spice. I'm not tasting spice at all. Earthy undertones,
because it's so dry.
Yeah.
It's dry.
Yes, it is. If you can't get past the dry, this is not for you. Now I'm gonna take another sip because I want to test this finish because it says it's supposed to be a long, elegant finish.
I don't know about elegant, but it is long.
It is good.
It's a long finish. I don't know about elegant. It's thick.
The reason why I think they say the finish is long is similar to the reason why there are some scotches that I've tasted that have like certain spirits, when the finish, it creates your mouth to salivate more again. And so it just prolongs the finish because your mouth is actually resalivating and replenishing the flavor again. That's what this does, but not for that reason. This is doing it because it's dry as hell. And my salivary glands is like, Heifer, what you doing? You trying to kill us back here? We need give her some more saliva.
Exactly. That's exactly what this is doing. That's why I say the finish is long. I don't know about elegant, but it is definitely a long finish. Simply, and I don't even know if we, like you say, call it that, but it is the finish is the way it is because your mouth, the back of your throat, the side of your jaw in here, the inside of your mouth, all of that is just, it's dry. It's puckered because it's dry. Your tongue, not so much, but the rest of your mouth is. Like, I constantly want to run my tongue over my teeth and jaw and my braces constantly because I'm trying to
resalivate, moisturize everything. Now, this is the
there's
funny
still
thing.
that slight little cut back here. So I definitely, if I had a review, or maybe if I go to I might go back to the website if I can remember the name of the. I'm gonna have to go look at the vlog to get the name of the store. But I would tell them, whoever the lady was when we were talking about me trying or buying a Chianti, that was her. She was like, okay, these ain't for the faint of heart. And she basically, that's what she was saying. She's like, hey, the Chianti is not for everyone. And so I don't know, maybe maybe I need it with some fava beans. So I don't know.
Wait.
Try, you know.
No, but wait a minute.
When
he said it, didn't he say? You said, didn't he do something with his mouth or something?
Yeah, that's what I just did. He said, yes, sucking on them teeth. But so maybe it depends on what you're eating it with. So what they say,
this definitely would need to be paired with something to get that to balance out that dryness. Now, let me tell you what the sommelier says about this. They said the professional reviewers note eucalyptus, kirsch, currants. There's one thing, those
I could see currants, but I don't know if I know
currants. But this last one is the only thing that I agree with. Dusty tannins.
Not dusty. Well, maybe that's why my throat scratching, because it's dusty. It's scratching the hell out of my throat. I'm gonna finish this bottle. I'm gonna finish it. We don't waste no booze. Now I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna pour it in some short ribs.
Look, this is already open. It's getting finished tonight. It's going down tonight. It's going down tonight.
That's tonight's show.
Yes.
Okay. I like it. I think
I just never thought that a sommelier would give the term dusty tannin.
Juicy steak.
Yeah, it needs a juicy ass steak for these dusty tannins. Listen here. You can't eat that dry with it. Your throat gonna be. Don't eat no bread. Don't eat no bread, no cracker, no potato, no rice.
And I think it said that you can have like cheeses and meats with it,
and that's coming up. So
I'm I mean, maybe those take over maybe it's designed to do. I'm about to go in there and get me a piece of cheese just so I can
go get a piece of cheese then. Go ahead and let me know what it tastes like. Because I'm not going upstairs. I think I done ate all my Baby Bell cheeses. I done ate all my salami. I need to replenish that. So go ahead and go get you some cheese.
In there. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. So while YOLO is going, I'm just shocked, you all, at the description that a professional reviewer would give. And one of those descriptions is dusty tannins. I am floored over that description. And that just goes to show, and I just want to let you all know, I know some of you come to Spirit Scrutiny and you hear us review these spirits of all kinds. And I know you're probably, thinking this is going to be some uptight review, very specific. Yes. Do I know the terminology? Yes, I do. But I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. And I'm just happy to see some transparency here in a professional reviewer's note where they actually said dusty tannins, because that's exactly what it tastes like. So YOLO, what I was telling them was, I don't know if you heard me, but I was just telling them how most people, if they come to a channel and they're reviewing a spirit or even wine, they're probably thinking it's going to be someone very stuffy, giving these very specific bougie like terms. And yes, I tell you that, but at the same time, I'm going to tell you this is what it tastes like. This is what you're going to understand, and then you can translate it on your own. And I was telling them, I'm just so happy to see that transparency in this professional reviewer's comments about them dusty tannins. I wouldn't have that is exactly how we felt, didn't it? We could have said dusty. We could have, because that's what it felt like. You was swallowing like some starch or something, like, like
throat still scratchy. Okay, so I got a piece of Parmigiano Reggiano.
Okay.
A small piece.
I see it. Tell me what it tastes like with it. Does it take away some of the dust?
It does.
Okay.
It does. And it enhances the flavor of the cheese. Well, they enhance each other. So definitely go get your cheese plate.
Okay. Well, y'all. So some of the pairings they did say was, without going through the exhausted list, it was meats. And a lot of the meats were red meats, most of them. Cheeses. Cheeses with a form of their own bold flavor, like a cheese that, what I noticed with the cheese was cheese that can hold its own, that you don't have to mix it with something else for the cheese to give its own flavor, right? You want a cheese that's going to say, I'm here and you're going to taste me regardless of who you mix me with, basically. And that's it. They didn't list any pasta.
I wouldn't have pasta with this.
No, they didn't. It was basically meats and cheeses. They did have some fish on there though, but it was more like salmon. Because I don't have the list up anymore, but salmon was on the list. What's that other fish that I don't eat?
Salmon is for dinner. I'll let you know.
Tuna, salmon, tuna.
Oh, maybe tuna.
And there was one more, and I just think because those just have a strong, like their own taste, like it's more meaty. Like tuna and salmon to me they're like the meaty fish. They're not like the little, fluffy. They're like
it's not a white fish. It's not a white flaky fish. You can't do it with a white flaky fish. It has to be with something with a little bit more depth. I get that.
Definitely. Yeah.
Maybe I don't know about. I'll let you know. I got some salmon is for dinner. I'll let you know.
Oh, yes. Let me know. So there's some fun now in terms of pricing. So one of the things was Yolo was told that she could not get this in the US.
Liars everywhere.
Liar, pants on fire. Because when I looked it up, it said the typical retail pricing in the United States. Specifically, all I was saying was what the price was, and it gave me what the price was in the United States. You could get it at wine.com. You could get it at vivino.com. And I'm pretty sure if you could get it at wine.com, you could probably get it at Total Wine. Probably. Don't know, because Total Wine distributes like high commercial type wines. But they range between $30 to $40.
You said wine.com, so that's a online wine company?
Wine.com is an online wine company.
Yes. So it's not a physical store.
No, wine.com is not a store.
Okay, so then that might go in line with what the lady was saying, because she said that the people have their winery there, and she says everybody that they send or tell them to get this, they absolutely love it.
They love it. Okay.
And that's fine. She says that they love all their, apparently they may have some other brands, I don't know, but specifically I got the Chianti. Again, I bought a couple other different wines. One from that region, which is the Tuscana, and then I got another wine that in Rome. So I got a white and a red in Rome, and then I got 2 reds in Florence. So I don't know, but I don't mind it. It's dry. Would I buy it again? Probably not.
Okay.
So I'll be looking.
I'll put you this way: taste it with the salmon. Taste it with the salmon first, and then what we want you to do is to come back into the comments and let everybody know what it tasted like with the salmon. So then that way, because there are some people that may say, well, I only drink wine with food. You know, I may not drink wine on its own. And there are wines that are like that where it is meant to eat with food. It is meant to be paired with something versus just sitting somewhere and you're just sipping it on its own, right? So now there's 2 fun facts it also gave me for this. Okay. It says for authentic Chiantis, all of them will display a black rooster on the bottle. So I'm about to look for the black rooster.
Me too.
Where's the black rooster at?
I don't see no rooster. Oh, yes, it is. It's right here at the top.
Where at the top?
Right here on the label.
Oh, at the top. Oh, because I tore off, when I opened up the bottle, I tore off some of the paper.
It's right there.
I see it now. Okay.
I did. I did good.
You did. You did. I used a scorer, and then the scorer pulled off most of the paper. So I just saw the bottom of his feet. I didn't notice that was a rooster up there. They said that's how you know that is the symbol of the Chianti Classico Consortium. So if you want to know if it's a true Chianti, make sure it has the black rooster on it. And then the second thing was the Riserva. It basically means patience. And so what that means is Chianti's Riserva must spend at least 2 years aging before they release it, giving it greater depth, structure, and complexity with the standard version, because they do have regular Chiantis. Like I have regular Chiantis, I got Reservas here, and there's like 3 levels. There's a daggone it. It's been a minute since I drank it, so I don't look at it often. But there's 3 levels of Chiantis, with Reserva being the top one, and I'm trying to remember what the other 2 are. But when I do, I'll come back. And I think it's about time for me to do my wine segments anyway for Spirit Scrutiny, because we're in the summer months. So be expecting some wine segments coming through the month of August and September, everyone. Okay. Yes. Outside of that, I'm not saying this was a throwaway. This isn't trash.
It's not trash, but I don't know if it's a redo or not. I might do the next time, because I will be going back to Tuscany, Italy. Okay. The next time I'm in Tuscany, maybe I'll do a wine tour, and I can actually taste different types of Chianti to determine whether it is a brand or a type of wine for me. But for right now, my girl is still Cab, and right under her and coming in real close and hot is a Malbec.
Okay. Look, you said coming up behind is Malbec? Girl.
Yeah, they like this.
I don't know.
Like this. Wait a minute. The Cab and then the Malbec. I mean, she coming in hot now.
She's coming in
right
hot.
behind. Okay. But she right there with her. It's like
my favorites are in order and I'm not saying I've tasted 100% of all the wines around the world, right? But for the last 11 years, I've tasted a total of anywhere between 1,000 to 1,200 wines. I have to look in my app and tell you the actual number. But Malbec is my number one. Like if someone told me you can only have one wine forever for your life and you can't drink any other one, I would choose Malbec from my reds. My reds.
Fair enough.
For my whites, I'm a little torn because if I drink wine and really want wine, I'm gonna go for my red. And if I go for a white, the two whites that I prefer is Sauvignon Blancs, a Riesling, the medium one, the one in the middle, semi, and or a Prosecco because I like bubbles. And I prefer bubbles when I don't really want to drink anything heavy. I want some light or whatever. So I prefer Malbec. Malbec's number one. Tempranillo is number two. And give me a Pinot Noir is number three.
Okay, so my top is going to be a Cab. Next is going to be a Malbec. Third, I personally would prefer something more blended than before I do a Pinot or a Merlot. Merlot for whatever reason, and a lot of people say, "Well, you drink Merlot. They're different."
Right.
Merlot for me is probably at the bottom, but then now that I drink some of the others, we had a Pinot last weekend over the holiday, and I was like, it tasted watered down. It tasted watered down for me. So I don't know that right now, unless I actually go in and taste them, the Pinot and the Merlot are at the bottom of the list. Cab first, then a Malbec, then any kind of blend, and then those two. So that's just my preference. If I'm gonna do white, Riesling is coming in hot at number one. It don't matter what kind. I like them all. And next is the Sauvignon Blanc. And for dessert wines or sparkling wines, I prefer Prosecco hands down over champagne.
Yes. And it's more budget friendly too. It's just because I just think sometimes champagne is overrated. It's overrated. It's just overrated. Sangiovese is not bad either as a red. That's like my number.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's it's a grape. I've tasted all the grapes. There are two, and I'll discuss, and I have it in my review from last year, my wine reviews. There's two grapes. No, I have to look at it to say it. Nobilo or Nobolo. That is a grape. It's a red grape, and it's good for someone transitioning from white to red because it doesn't just go boom, and it doesn't give you a bunch of tannins. And then there's one that starts with an A, and I have to look at it too because sometimes it's used interchangeably. No, it's a red. It's a red. It's to transition people into red. Because whites, believe it or not, people are more open to trying the white ones.
Correct. And I will recommend also an Albarino. Now my husband loves the Albarino. I like the Albarino. Sometimes is that a white? It's a white.
Okay. Albarino. Now that's one I've never.
I like a good Albarino. I bought one. We were trying it out, and actually it was really good. I don't know if I took a picture of the bottle or not, but this was a couple of weeks ago. I bought one. I saw it in the store, or I saw it online because I was in my cart, Lisa's Liquor Barn, and it was a featured wine by one of the clerks. So, because they do employee features, and one of the employees featured it, and I was like, oh, well, let me try it. I put it in the cart and I tried it and I liked it. So I do like a Riesling, and with the Riesling, it's the grape. So the grape is the Gerolsteiner. Love it. So anytime you see either Riesling or if you see a bottle that has Gerolsteiner on the bottle, it's the same grape. It's the grape. So those I love. It's cheap, but Fetzer makes a really good Gerolsteiner, and I love buying that. And it's inexpensive, so put it, chill it, and it's great. And then a Sauvignon Blanc. I'm not a fan of Chardonnay. Moscato at this point. Now, when I was younger, Moscato was fine. It's too sweet now.
Now the stainless steel Chardonnays are good. I will drink those. It is a totally different flavor. I don't like the butter. I don't like the oak ones, but the stainless steel ones, they come few and far between. Those are real good Chardonnays. Is it Albarini?
Albarino. It might be.
Is it Italy? Is it you said it's a white? I'm sure
It's
no,
white.
that this one's red. Never mind. This not it. Maybe I'm just
It's
spelling it wrong.
Albarino, from if I remember correctly. Albarino.
Albarino. Okay, because I'm looking in. Okay, I'm looking in my app. Oh, okay. Okay, I see a white now. Let me see. It's from Spain.
I think so.
Well, I'm gonna find one and try it because I'm always looking for grapes that I haven't tried yet.
We first tried Albarino at at Agave, which is a tequila bar, Tex-Mex bar in Atlanta, and we were just in there, and my husband was like, I don't really feel like, he doesn't drink anything but vodka, so he was like, I don't feel like drinking vodka tonight, and he asked because we knew the owner, and he was like, Tim, what you got for me? And he was like, try this, and it was a Albarino, and he was in love with it. I mean, to the point where I bought a whole case. I had Tim order me a case, and he's like, oh, and I was like, just let me know what it is retail, and I'll, we'll pay it or whatever. And he's like, cost whatever we get it for, we'll give it to you. But he ordered me a case. I went and picked it up, and he enjoys a good Albarino. Now I haven't found one. I haven't found that brand at anywhere, and I don't know if it was just because he was a distributor, because he's restaurant owner and distributor. I have no idea, but I cannot find that particular brand anywhere.
Well, maybe some of the wine distributors that have the online is able to provide it, but Albarino, I'm going to look it up because anytime I hear of a wine grape that I haven't heard of, I want to taste it, because what people don't realize is that's what determines what you like. It has nothing to do with the maker unless it's a wine that can be made anywhere.
Right.
So the reason why I like consistency, like I like to be able to look at a wine list and say, give me your Malbec, give me your Tempranillo, give me your, and it shouldn't matter who it's from, because most of those wines are only grown in certain regions and nowhere else. So you're going to get consistency. Now, when you get with the Cabernet Sauvignons, which I don't particularly care for, and it doesn't mean that I don't like none of them. It's just that now I have to look at who makes it. Where is it from? Because they grow it and they bottle it everywhere.
Yeah.
It's more prominent in certain areas, but you just pick one up and it's anything, and then I don't want to spend $100 for a bottle at dinner thinking I'm gonna, because usually if it's at a table and there's multiple people, you figure people gonna share. I don't want to buy it and then it's like, oh, this one's not
my favorite bottle of Cabernet is I got at Rathbun's Steakhouse. We had it was either Rathbun's or House on Old Ivy in Atlanta. They're steakhouses, and we had red wine.
They probably have their own. Sometimes
they might, but whatever it was. Well, they gave me a glass of Cab, and it was so good. Wait a minute, maybe no, it had to be a steakhouse, because I wouldn't have got that at I was going to say it may have been at Fogo de Chão, but no, I would have got a Cartagena there or a mojito. But whatever it was, I was like, what bottle is this? Because it is delicious. And they told me what it was, and they said you can find it here and here, and a lot of times you can find it at the Kroger, and I found it at the Kroger.
No,
Kroger runs it on sale. It's $16.99 or $17.99 on sale when they do the little yellow tag sale at Kroger.
So then the Kroger got it in Publix,
and it is I have to get the bottle, but it is my favorite Cab, and it is the only one I buy now. And they actually had another I don't know if it was a Malbec. No, it wasn't a Malbec. It was something else red, and it was a blend, and it was really, really good as well. But that is my go-to. It is the only red Cab that I buy at home unless we're experimenting on another brand. But that is the bottle that I buy. I usually have 2 or 3 bottles on the rack for whenever I want to drink a Cabernet. It is my favorite. Jay something. Jay, I want to ask him what the name. Hey Bob, what's the name of that wine? It's Jay something. Oh my God, my brain is mush. But it is all I buy. I cook with it whenever I'm doing roast or short ribs or something like that. Any dishes that call for me to use red wine, because people say, "Oh, you could just use any old kind of wine in your dish." No, you need to use a wine that you like the taste or flavor of when you're cooking, because otherwise your food's gonna taste like that nasty wine. So just be mindful of that when you're thinking about that. But so those are my favorite wines. With like I said, with the Riesling, it's all about the grape, and it's the Gerolzheimer grape. They're basically the same. When you see a Riesling, know that that's Gerolzheimer. When you see Gerolzheimer on the bottle, know that that's a Riesling. So those are my favorite whites. And then the Sauvignon Blanc.
So is that one?
Oh, and I like a Pinot Grigio too.
Oh, Pinot Grigios are very good with every time I eat pasta or Italian. That's my go-to.
I like that's probably number 3. I like a Pinot Grigio. Just
Pinot Grigio.
Chardonnay is at the bottom of the list. I'm not a fan of Chardonnay at all.
But if I do Sauvignon Blanc, it has to be a New Zealand. I don't want a California Blanc.
Yes.
I don't want none of that.
Just like with Melba, if it don't say it's from Argentina, I don't want it.
Well, you know what? You know it. They don't grow it anywhere else anymore.
They shouldn't.
It's good. You know what?
It's good.
Because the reason they moved it, and they moved this, let me see, back in 2015, it was 10 years when they stopped making it anywhere else but Argentina. So as of 2005, they started only doing it in Argentina, because when they were doing it in like France and every other place, the soil, when they would bottle it, it would go rancid. The Malbec the soil did not take like it did in Argentina, which has the perfect weather, the climate, the soil texture, everything. So now, guaranteed 99%, I don't know, there might be a couple of bottles still left over from years ago, but 99.9% of Malbec is Argentina.
Yeah, I keep saying I'm going to do some wine tastings because we're in Western New York. We're in wine country here. And there are a lot of bottling or local wineries that bottle their stuff, like Dr. Frank's. They're very popular here. My brother-in-law loves them. And
is that the Dr. Frank's? That's not the Riesling, is it?
They have Riesling, they have Gerolzheimer, they have multiple brands. Yeah.
Okay.
They're right around the corner up here. And so, or they're here they're in the Rochester region. But I also want to get into, so we're not far, or we're very close to the Finger Lake region. So I want to get into tastings and more things in the local area. Now, look, now that I've decided to stay.
I'm pretty sure they have like bus tours, or if you want to just drive up there on your own.
I'll probably just get in the club. I don't know. It depends. Driving, unless I have a driver, but yeah, you're probably right. But we'll see. I mean, I just want to get out and do more of those things. So it's just a matter of researching, taking the time to do so. Yeah. So we'll be home a bit in the next few months. So after my trip in September, I'm pretty much local for quite a while.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm going across the pond. I'm going back to Italy, so I will be getting more wine. I'm going back to Greece, so I will be tasting and hopefully getting some things. And I'm hopefully hitting. Well, ain't no hopefully in it. I'll be hitting up a couple new countries, so I'm excited.
Okay. Well, I love when you're going to new countries because it just bring me back a bottle of something. Or whatever.
I know. Oh, I also had a bottle of limoncello, but that's gone.
That one gone. So what you do? Make some lemon drops? I know you did. I know you did.
So I released a vlog today, and it was about things you can do, no reservations in Italy. And there's a lemon store that I went in, and they had lemon gelato, regular and limoncello gelato. So delicious. And then they had a whole section on the other side of the store. I mean, any kind of candies you wanted. I mean, they had everything in there lemon. And they had limoncello in different varieties and bottles and whatever. So I bought a bottle. And yes, I have made lemon drops. I have made spritzes out of the yin yang. For a minute, that's all I had when I got home. I was like, I'm gonna need you to go get me a 6-pack of little bottles of Prosecco so that the big bottle don't go bad.
Right.
Give me some little bottles, and I need some soda. And I was limoncello spritzing it for a good month, and then I said I'm gonna save it so I can share it with my family. But we didn't have a family gathering. We had one planned, and we had to cancel. And they missed out. I tore that bottle up. So I have held out and I haven't opened the wine. So I'm still waiting on our family outing so that we can share our wine. My mother-in-law is a big, she loves white wine. But my in-laws in general love wine. So that is when we're, I make cocktails and stuff, but for the most part, they prefer wine. So we do a lot of wine drinking when we have gatherings and things. And when they come over for dinner or when we go there, it's always a lot. There's wine flowing and everybody loves it. So
I mean, look, when the wine get to flowing, and just want to let everybody know, a wine drunk is much more sloppier than a bourbon drunk. I just want to let y'all know that.
We're not drunk. We're tasting and chilling. Ain't nobody drunk now.
But it is it's classy, whatever we want to say. It's classy drunk. we
go through a few bottles, but only because everyone is drinking the wine.
And that's why I love Wine Club. Wine Club has always been that way. You go, first of all, you're tasting like 7 different wines, and you can go back as many times as you want. But then at the end, people will buy their bottles that they want to take home. But then they'll also buy a bottle to buy and drink while they're there, fellowshipping, talking to others.
Yes.
People bought their dinners.
And I want to and so that's what I'm looking for here. Yes. I want to be able to do that. Yes. I know you were talking about Wine Club, and then Carlene is a big wine drinker, and she was talking about that's what she has a wine club. I don't know if it's in conjunction with her book club, but she loves wine, and she does wine. She does a wine club of sorts. Yeah. And so I really would love to get that so that I can expand on my palate, because that red wine you were talking about, I have never heard of that. And so you just learn so much. Right. When I hear people talk about Moscato and what is the one that everybody like, the spritzy red, the Stella Rosa.
Oh, good.
My stomach just churns.
Okay, but guess what though? Let me say this about Stella Rosa. I've tried Stella Rosa. They got all bunch of different type of flavors, and Stella Rosa really for the Moscato drinkers. Like the people that they want some sweet, that they just want to drink.
Sparkling sweet wine.
Exactly. Stella Rosa Black is very strong in terms of, it has the highest alcohol ABV out of all the Stella Rosas. But if you mix that with some cognac, which you don't like, it gives it a taste that's very different that I would sip on. I would literally sip on it. Now, most people, I say cognac, and most people say Stella Rosa and Hennessy. Well, I don't drink Hennessy unless it's XO. And if I'm drinking XO, I'm drinking it neat, because I'm not spending $100 to $200 for a bottle for me to drink it with some
That's a waste of money.
With some CVS wine. I'm not doing that. So, but I will get like a regular cognac, I'll get a VS.
I was going to say a VSOP,
Remy. Or there you go. Exactly. But a VS though, not an XO, not a VSOP, because if you're going to get VSOP and XO, then you should be drinking it by itself. You shouldn't be mixing it with stuff. If you're gonna mix it with something, then get one that hasn't been aged that long. So
yeah, an old ex-friend of mine used to love Remy VSOP, and she would mix it with Simply Lemonade, little splash.
yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm not a cognac girl anyway,
Right,
and that
right.
would be the only way I would drink it anyway when she served it. So,
well, it does taste good mixed with other things. I'm looking at the price point of what I spent on it, and if I have to mix it with something, then it's not worth it. Yeah, exactly. So, all right then, YOLO. Thank you so much for this Chianti. I will be drinking it the rest of the evening, just so y'all know. Now, I just want to let y'all know this recording may air in a few days, but this recording is occurring during D&D. So this is my D&D bottle tonight. I will be drinking on this. And yes, my gums will probably be dry, and you'll see me doing all of this
right there with you.
But the taste of it, I'm just saying, the flavor that it gives you. If it wasn't dry, part of me wants to just add like a little olive oil in there.
Wait a minute. Wow, I can honestly say since I had the cheese and I just tapped off, I don't have this much dry. And I don't know what that is. Maybe it was the first pour. I don't know. Maybe it needed to sit and air a little bit more because it had aired out I had the bottle open, but I hadn't poured it and let it air.
No, what I think it is, I can tell you what it is, but go ahead. I can tell you why.
It's not as dry. I'm going to tell you that now. It's not as dry. And I don't know if that's because I ate the cheese or what, but it's not as dry.
No, it's not because you ate the cheese.
Why is it? Because it's my second
the one thing I always tell people, when you get to drinking wine, I don't care how well versed you are in wine. Like, oh, this is what it tastes like. After you drink for a little bit of it, they all taste the same. I just want to let you know. So there's certain things that are going on in your mouth right now where your mouth just said, whatever. And now it just is numb to whatever else.
But I can still. It's still dry.
Yeah.
It's not as
tolerable, right?
It's not.
And
maybe it has.
Guess what?
The more you sip it, the better it is.
But if you think about it, that's all wine club is, because the more exposed you get and the more times you sip on something, even if the first time you taste it, you like, if you sip it after a while, your palate develops
a taste for it.
Right, exactly. And it's not as like it was in the beginning. So, because like my sister will tell you, she was a Moscato drinker. Now all she drink is Malbec. She went from one spectrum to the other because she went to a couple of wine tastings with me, and she was like, y'all just drinking wine for 3 hours. Like, everybody pouring wine. Your glass is empty, and you fill it back up.
Drinking.
And after a while, she's like, "Ooh, this tastes good. This tastes good. This tastes good." I said, "Trust me, all of it ain't good. It's just that you've been drinking tonight, so your palate is like, look, whatever you give me, I'm good." But
yes.
Anyway, I still liked it. Yes, it's dry. It is high in tannins, but the flavor of it to me sustains it. And so when you said that you paired it with something and it takes away some of that, that just lets me know that, okay, this doesn't mean that it's trash. It doesn't mean that I wouldn't do it again. It just means that I know that this wine goes in a section of I'm going to drink it with dinner. I'm going to drink it with a snack. You understand what I'm saying? So there's some wines where even if I ate it with food, I'm like, I don't like it. So then now that I won't do again. But this was still good. So, but then again, I like Chiantis. I've drank Chianti. So
this is my first Chianti ever. This is my first
Is
Chianti
it?
ever.
Really?
Yes.
And it's a Reserva. Oh, well, then you can't go back down. You're gonna have to
I
stay
can't
at
go down.
Reserva.
I can't go down.
You can't. No.
It's gonna be like
Go
water.
back down. No,
All
ma'am.
right.
No, ma'am. See, you don't
Well,
started at the start of the
I'm
season.
gonna try it with my fish, and right when we end, I'm having fish and salad, so we're gonna see how that blends together, and then we'll talk about it later.
Let me know.
I will.
Well, thank you so much for the bottle.
My pleasure.
Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for the
pleasure.
T-shirt,
Yes.
which nobody
always
else
when
got.
I'm drinking. Look, always when I'm drinking.
And thank you all for watching. And if you have tried a Chianti and you've either tried this one or maybe a different one, put your comment in there. Let me know what you thought your thoughts were of this, or what are your thoughts about Chianti and which versions of Chiantis have you tasted? Put it right on in the comments. We'll respond on back with you. But outside of that, you all have a good evening.
Hit that like button.
Yes. We're tasting the world one sip at a time. Well, I'll see you again. Thank you so much. Cheers.
This one's for my crew, my inner vibe. Exclusive moments where the spirits collide. You're the ones who ride through thick and thin. Spirit members, let the show begin. Spirit members, this time's for you. VIP love for the chosen few. Let's sip, let's vibe, it's your special space. Spirit members, welcome to the place.